Okay, so here we go. 5 o'clock, 2 hours, 2.5 hours to go for KKR versus Gujarat. Uh, will Gujarat seal the spot, or will KKR give themselves a lifeline? KKR clearly very, very thin line, hanging in the balance. Pretty poor season. Despite the 4 wins, overall you have to say they kept it very late. Devashish and Mohor joining me. Shubhan will join me in a bit. Let me go across to Devashish and Mohor first. Outside of the Eden Gardens, Devashish, you were there at practice yesterday. According to you, KKR versus Gujarat. Gujarat start favourites because they are doing very well. Again, Shubman Gill and Ashish Nehra combination doing the job.
Yeah, absolutely, Muriyada. Obviously, they are heading into this match at the back of five consecutive wins. So the momentum is with Gujarat Titans. For KKR, obviously, we are not sure whether Varun Chakravarti will play or not. And for me, that's the biggest talking point. Last match against RCB, he missed and KKR lost that game. So yesterday, he did bowl 10, 12 balls, but he looked obviously he doesn't look confident. For me, I don't think Varun Chakravarti will play tonight, and that will be a massive, massive blow. Because if you look back, Muriyada, the last four wins they had, Varun and Sunil played a very, very important role. So
Absolutely
with
right.
Varun missing, I think it is tough job.
More yesterday at around 8:30 p.m. there was a huge thunderstorm. What is it like around Eden Gardens? Behind you, I can see the sky. It's still grey. It's not blue. Is it okay? I mean, because the weather could play spoil sport again, like if it happens like yesterday when there was a pretty serious thunderstorm.
No, as of now, it's absolutely fine. I mean, obviously, it's not cloudy at all. But yeah, I don't think it's going to rain. And I'll also check the weather report. It doesn't say that it's going to rain. But once again, Kolkata weather at this point in time is very unpredictable. Probably in the evening it might, but again, very low chances. But as of now, weather is completely clear.
You have been in touch with KKR fans, Mohor. You said you've spoken to fan club members. What are they saying? Shubhan also joins me. I'll go to him. But before that, Mohor, what are the fan club members saying? Are they disappointed? Will they continue to back the team? Will they come to the ground? What's happening?
Yes, they are disappointed for sure. They are frustrated to say the least. They are expecting a few changes tonight. They've been wanting Matisha Patirana to play for the longest time, and that's what they keep saying. But other than that, of course, they're disappointed because after 2024, this is not what they expected from their champion side. But yeah, nevertheless, the support is still there. They're still backing their team and defending their team on social media and elsewhere. And even here, I am seeing fans have started to come in, and of course, they're still wearing the jersey. Some are still standing there to watch the bus come in, team bus come in. So the excitement is still there. Hope I think is still there on some level because of course that's what happens when you love and support the team. But then of course disappointment is also there.
Shubhan, what is the Matisha Patirana story? What is the problem? You've paid 18 crores for God's sake.
I know, and that's a very valid question which everyone is asking. Maur was completely right when she said that fans are now asking why have you spent 18 crores if you don't have to play him. This has been a pertinent question in press conference as well in the last 3 4 games why there is no Matisha Patirana, and every time the answer comes on the basis of squad combination, team combination. But my question is that if you have spent 18 crores, I am pretty sure you had ideated something around these two players, that is Cameron Green and Matisha Patirana. Now that Patirana is available since last month's 10th, why has he not played a single game as of now? And now that you are almost out, it is as good as out, being out of the playoff race. If not now, then I think that 18 crore was spent as a panic buy. As a buy in football, we say that sometimes big teams buy a player because they don't want that player to go to the rival team. Maybe that was a ideation, that was a thought process behind buying Patirana. But I am speaking on behalf of every KKR fan. I think everyone is pretty much shocked why he has not played a single game as of now.
Devashish, last year after the season got over, even before the season got over, everybody knew that Chandrakant Pandit is gone. This time round, there is similar buzz that Ajinkya Rahane, whatever happens, is done. Are you hearing the same? Or will Abhishek Nair at least keep his job because it's his first season? But Ajinkya Rahane is certainly done. Are you sensing that there will be changes to the KKR setup after the season?
Absolutely, Boriala. And given that when he started the season on a good note, he scored that 67 runs against Mumbai Indians. But ever since there has hardly been any important contributions. Obviously, out of the remaining innings that he played, he has two ducks and two single-digit scores, and that doesn't speak volumes. When you compare Ajinkya Rahane with per se perhaps Shubman Gill, you have a captain who has performed leading from the front. Well, Shubman has scored almost 500 runs at a staggering strike rate of 158. So that is what you want, what you expect from a captain to lead from the front, and that has not been the case with Ajinkya Rahane. Yes, he did try. He tried to give a start, but the worry is after that power play is gone over, his strike rate has beaten. His overall strike rate after game number 12 is 131. So, as a captain, would you buy a batter with a strike rate of 131? So that has been the biggest worry for KKR. Even no, I would also say go ahead and say that Ankit Raghuvanshi also strike rate will needs to be a question, because his strike rate is also revolving around 130, 135. 130, 135 strike rate will not get you to a score of around 200. So that has been the biggest concern for KKR. It's all about Sunil Narin and Varun Chakravarti Boriyada. If you ask me, for KKR this season it has all been about, and to some extent Karthik Tyagi. Rinku Singh, yes, last few matches he has contributed, but if you look at the damage has been done at the start of the season while winning none in the first six matches. It's very difficult once you lose, once you get only 1 point from first six matches, it's really impossible. But at least there was a bit of hope with KKR winning the four consecutive matches, but again that loss against RCB has, I think, that the playoff chances are almost as over.
Shubhan, before I go to Mohan, you did a video on Shubman Gill. Again, 5 matches on the trot, almost there to the playoffs. That Shubman Gill Ashish Nehra combination, he has started scoring as well. 80 out of 44 balls the other night. Do you reckon Shubman Gill, he was dropped from this format, doing his best to try and open that up? And also, you were telling me about India's red ball plans. So, what is Shubman Gill up to? I mean, what do you reckon are his plans as a white ball cricketer? Will he still push for the India spot? 50 overs, he's skipper. Red ball, he's skipper. A lot hanging with Shubman Gill. So, Shubhan on Shubman Gill.
I think before Shubman Gill, on Devasis's point, I think Ajinkya, it's not that captains have always delivered in a successful season. If you look at the 21 season, Owen Morgan was horrendous throughout with the bat. But when he was given that captaincy, he instilled that confidence in the second half of the tournament, taking the baton from Dinesh Karthik. He gave that confidence to the players. He was tactically very good in all the regards, out on the field, team selections and everything. He gave Venkatesh Iyer that license to go for the kill. But here with Ajinkya Rahane, I think yes, runs are also not coming, but he's failing to give that confidence into the dressing room. We have talked about the lack of trust in the youngsters. They have not tried and tested some of the players they have bought in the auction, including Pathirana and other youngsters as well. You saw Saurabh Dubey making his debut in the last game. Look at the first over he bowled, gave away only 2 runs. So unless and until you try the youngsters, give that confidence to them, I don't think a leader can be deemed as successful in his tenure as a captain. So that's my point on Ajinkya Rahane. And I think Shubman Gill, see, Boryada, he's only three players in IPL history have scored 400 runs for 7 consecutive seasons. Shikhar Dhawan, Suresh Raina, and Shubman Gill is the third player. So he has already, in terms of consistency, he's already there. He's once again going to have a 500 plus season. His strike rate is up this time around 170, 180. So he's scoring runs. And the thing with Gujarat Titans is they are heavily dependent on Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill to deliver. But that pressure has not affected Shubman's performance. With as a captain, the way he has used Rabada and Siraj. Rabada has the maximum number of wickets in the power play because Shubman Gill is giving them those 3 overs with the new ball to do the damage, and they have done the damage. Look at the performance of Washington Sundar at number 5. Before this season, not a single season was there where Washington Sundar played matches in double digits. But this time around, Shubman Gill, Ashish Nehra, the GT team management gave that confidence to Washington Sundar to do his job at number 5. Nishant Sindhu, the way he has been promoted up in the order, he's not scoring but big, but he's playing those impactful cameos, and that says a lot about the captain himself, who is giving these confidence to the youngsters. And I think he's of course knocking the door of the T20I squad right now. Given the kind of competition there is in terms of the openers, it is going to be a tough battle for Shubman. But the leadership aspect will of course give him some sort of edge to him. Talking coming to Test match cricket, from the next venue onwards, he's going to start his knocking with the red ball cricket. Of course, the focus currently is with Gujarat Titans to have a successful playoff campaign. But at the same time, he is going to start, and other players are also going to start practicing with the red ball, fine tuning their game. It's completely different ball game. IPL and Test cricket. The match will be in Mullapur. Afghanistan Pacers will pose a bit of challenge there. So all the batters, they have already been communicated. Who is part of the squad? Who is not part of the squad? 19th, we are going to have an announcement. So Shubman will, as soon as he reaches the next venue, he will start practicing, having light knocking sessions with the red ball. So that's the roadmap. And of course, Dhairaj Bautule is also going to join as a spin bowling coach from that Afghanistan series onwards.
More, do you reckon, Shubhayan is making this very strong point on Shubman Gill, and I will ask Debashish also, because yesterday Vikram Solanki made the point in that press conference about the captain taking calls. Do you reckon Shubman Gill is kind of not given the credit that he deserves? People talk about Ashish Nehra, people talk about Gujarat Titans. All of a sudden, Shubman Gill as captain. When you talk about some other team, it is the captain who is in focus. Mumbai doing well, Hardik. Delhi doing well, Aksar, Rajasthan, Rajat Patidar. But in case of Shubman Gill, I don't see that happening. Do you think that's a problem?
Yes, yes. I also reckon it happened in the India Indian series as well when he drew the series and won the last game. Somehow, I mean, the credit went to Mohammad Siraj and Prasid Krishna because of the last overs, and then everyone, even today, they are like, no, Subban has done nothing. So it's the same for this IPL as well. For some reason, I don't know. See, I think for a team to succeed, it's very important for the entire management to have the kind of understanding and for everyone to succeed. It's not possible that it's only Ashish Nehra's credit or it's only Shubman Gill's credit. I think it's the entire team that has functioned as a unit, and there has been a proper understanding between all of them. So of course, I mean, I see on, I mean, it's sad that I see on social media that whenever there's a team performing well, the captain is given credit, but Shubman Gill is not. For some reason, there's a lot of hate on him. We have discussed that before. Why? But I think it's unfair because if you are crediting the other captains, you must also credit the Indian captain as well because he has been doing well for sure. And of course, I saw the update on the press conference in Vikram Solanki said that. And I think it's good that it's out to the public, but I think credit must be given to everyone, including the captain and the coach.
Moho's voice is slightly unclear, but I got more or less what she said. I last part just a bit faded away. But Devashish, on the same note, Vikram Solanki making it very clear that bowling changes are done by the captain, on-field calls are taken by the captain. I mean, there is this persistent thing. The moment you say something in favor of Shubman Gill, or you put facts in front, saying this guy has done what Shubhan said, 500 plus scores, you are PR. Do you reckon this is a problem as far as Shubman Gill is concerned?
Uh, I obviously it's a bit unfair as well. But credit should be given where it's due, and I think the Gujarat Titans, I think they have made a smart call in just getting in Jason Holder. Whoever has taken the call, I don't know, it's from outside. Whether it's Subman Gill or whether it's Vikram Solanki or it's Ashish Nehra, I think it was a smart move to get in a Jason Holder in that playing 11. First 7 matches, Jason Holder was not a part of that playing 11, but ever since he came brought into the side, he made the side look completely different. 13 wickets from 6 matches contribution, and that is invaluable. And he has immediately provided an impact, and that is why Gujarat Titans looking a very formidable side. They win tonight's game. They are almost their first team to be in the playoffs. They win tonight's game against KKR. They are on 18 points, and then they might as well go on to reach 20 points, provided if they win against last time against Chennai Super Kings. So I think that's a phenomenal performance when you consider the way they have been performing. You have contributions from the captain, Sai Sudarshan, 500 plus runs, captain himself firing 467 runs. You have a Josh Butler 333 plus 300 plus runs. You have a Washington Sundar who has chipped in. So when it comes to wicket, you have all the bowlers contributing. Kagiso Rabada spearheading 21 wickets, second highest wicket taker after Bhuvneshwar Kumar. You have a Rashid Khan with 16 wickets. You have a Prashid Krishna, Mohammad Siraj. So this is a complete side, I would say. Yes, people might argue that RCB or Sunrisers Hyderabad are also good, but when it comes, well, I think everyone has chipped in, and the credit should be given to the captain. It is not just that the players; it is also the captain how he oozes confidence, how he provides confidence. Which obviously, it's all about the captain giving the confidence to the players. So I think credit should be given to Shubman the way he has led both with his captaincy skill as well as his batting. And I think Gujarat Titans' success revolves around Shubman Gill's captaincy.
I just want to
Very,
add a
very,
point here. I
yeah,
just want to
go
add
on.
a point here. I think something very positive about Gujarat Titans is that they back their players. It's not like they keep changing their combination every now and then. They have backed Washington Sundar to some other extent. They have shown the capability. They have backed Kavindo Rabad at the start of the season when he was looking, I mean, he was not looking as impressive and people suggested to drop him. But they of course backed him. They backed Rashid Khan when he was out of form. They even backed Glenn Phillips up to a certain point. He was given enough chances and then he was dropped. So I think this backing of the players and not constantly chopping and changing the combination is really work, which we have seen. The KKR has changed the combination multiple times. So I think this is good.
Fair point that both from Devashish and Mohor Shubhayan. If you see Gujarat Titans, first season champion, second season finalist, then they've made the playoffs. I mean, as a new team in the last 4 years, the kind of consistency that this team has shown, it is unbelievable. They are doing something right, whether it is backing the players, whether it is that close knit management. First up Hardik and then going to another Indian captain, despite having Kane Williamson with the team. Then they did not go to Kane Williamson. They went to Shubman Gill, grooming Shubman Gill. Clearly, the Gujarat Titans management, whether it was the previous management and now under Torrent, it's still Ashish, it's still Vikram, it's still that same gang, Arvinder, that same senior management, CEO, director, captain, coach. What is Gujarat Titans getting right, Shubhan?
That's an interesting question because at the start of the tournament, I felt their middle order was pretty weak, and by match number 3 or 4, none of Shahrukh Khan, Rahul Tewatia, Glenn Phillips they were performing, and that middle order fragility was out there for everyone to see. But again, as Moore also said, Devashish also said they have back Washington Sundar. They brought in Jason Holder, and I think that is what changed their uh, form, their tempo, their momentum in this IPL. But I think you are absolutely right. I think Lucknow Super Giants, Gujarat Titans came in at the same point in IPL. But look at Lucknow Super Giants. One season they qualified for the playoff, but consistently, which team has been doing it? It is Gujarat Titans. They won the IPL trophy in their inaugural season. Runners up, I think, had that not been for that Jadeja's last couple of shots, they would have retained the trophy that year as well. So and then they have been qualifying pretty consistently in this tournament. So I think giving that trust on the players, having a very core group of players, they don't chop and change a lot. They don't try to shuffle things a lot. They are a very stable side. Batting wise, you have seen same players. Sai, Butler, Shubman Gill. Washington has been in this setup for a while now. Rahul Tewatia, Shahrukh Khan, they all are same players who were there in the inaugural season. Look at the bowling: Kagiso Rabada, Mohammad Siraj, Rashid Khan, same set of players who were there in since the inaugural season. So having that core group, giving them that trust, their experience, their chemistry, I think everything has fallen in place for Gujarat Titans. Plus, they have two very good minds in that dugout, be it Ashish Nehra or Shubman Gill. I think they are complementing each other very well. One is a very calm character, one is a very animated character. So everything is they are complementing each other very well. So that I think is working for Gujarat Titans for sure.
He's right. He's right. I mean, Mohammad Shami went to another team, they got Siraj. So it was almost a like for like. If you see that Gujarat Titans side, you kind of understand, Devashish, that there is a clear cut thought process. And somebody pointed out, I missed out Parthiv, who's a dear friend of mine. Absolutely, Parthiv Patel is very much part of that setup as well. And again, a very strong cricketing mind. I'll quickly read out some questions. That Dogesh Bhai, থ্যাংক ইউ দেবাশিস দা, আইপিএল টিকিটের জন্য, ডার্বির টিকিটের জন্য কাল মামা ভাগ্নেতে আবার থ্যাঙ্কস জানাবো। somebody thanking Devashish for IPL tickets and
আমাকেও কি
lots
টিকেটের
of
জন্য
handshakes.
মামা ভাগ্নে দেখতে হবে নাকি?
তো তাই তো দেখছে, তাই people are saying that. Sir, Drone Krishna, Gill always glued to his bowlers, it's a good sign. They have a local boy, Parthiv Patel, and he's also saying LSG had Gautam Gambhir as mentor in 2022 when they made the playoffs. A sporting destination, Devashish, you take this. What's the major disappointment for KKR? Is it captaincy or is it planning at the auction? What's your take?
Moriada, if you ask me, generally I won't blame planning at the option. You have to fill for KKR, means missing out Mustafizur Rahman, injury to Harshit Rana. Obviously, Matisha Pathirana was not available at the start. Cameron Green, he could not bowl initially. So, lot of reasons at the start. But yes, the captaincy has been a huge talking point. In fact, Ajinkya Rahane was not picked at the start initially in the auction. So I think that is where they have been they have failed miserably while picking a captain. Ajinkya Rahane 2026. If you talk about an IPL captain, he is not what. Means obviously we are not against Ajinkya Rahane. You share a very good cordial relation with Ajinkya Rahane. So is Subhayan and so is me as well. But I think he's a bit misfit in T20 format. Means and also the form of Varun Chakravarti at the start. If you ask me one of the reasons, I would say Varun Chakravarti's form at the start has been a huge letdown for KKR. And as soon as Sunil Narin and Varun Chakravarti started picking wickets in the middle overs, and also Sunil Narin, he has been phenomenal. He's in fact playing his 200 game for KKR tonight. So that's a huge compliment for Sunil Narin. So I think they have picked a bit late. Obviously, by the time 7 matches are gone, they 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 had their first win, and I think it was asking too much from Knight Riders. So for me, those are the few reasons. Obviously, their batting as well. When you talk about Finn Allen, he has not fired from at the start. Obviously, he had to be dropped as well. They tried Still Seifert as well for 3 matches. He also did not click. And also, it's baffling that they have picked so many talented players in Daksh Kamra. They had a Sarthak Ranjan. They had a Prashant Solanki. They had a Rahul Tripathi. But they have tried none. And that is really baffling when you see other teams. That Shubham spoke about Nishant Sindhu. Well, you have to try out some young blood. This format is basically for young blood, and that is where KKR, I don't know, somehow, means some reasons or other, they haven't reposed their faith in the young group.
Shubhan, this is a very important point. You also made, Devashish also made. And when I take a look at the head coach, Abhishek Nair, who's supposed to be an Indian head coach, hands on with domestic cricket, knows his domestic cricket, why would you not try out youngsters? And a word on Abhishek Nair, again, somebody who is somewhat strange for me. As a one-on-one coach, superb record. Rohit Sharma says great things. KL Rahul says great things. The moment you put him as head coach, whether it is the UP team in WPL, whether it is the KKR team, whether it is some other team, all of a sudden the performance graph goes very badly down when he becomes the head coach. What's the issue, you reckon, and why would you not try out domestic talent despite having an Indian coaching group? Is that a problem, Shubhain, and is there an explanation to that?
Yes, I would agree to that point, Boriada. But this coaching staff, apart from Abhishek Nair and Dishant Yadnik, everyone is an overseas coach here. Be it a Tim Saudi, be it a Shane Watson, be it a Dwayne Bravo, and they also have a big say in team combination, or how the team will shape up for a particular game. And they don't. To be honest, I don't think that Dwayne Bravo watches Ranji Trophy or a Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy or even goes for games. He will just wait for some video clip, some Excel sheets where the stats and data are there, and that's it. I'm pretty sure he's not watching those games live. So is Tim Seifert, so is Shane Watson. So that is where the problem lies for me. For Kolkata Knight Riders, Abhishek Nair's record as a head coach is terrible. He has not finished anything above the last position. I think this will be the first time he's not getting the wooden spoon, beat the WPL, beat in Caribbean Premier League also he finished last. at the bottom of the table with the Knight Riders side. But my issue is what Devashish said, that they are not brave enough to try out the young players. They are sticking to the same combination, same set of players. I gave you the example of Saurabh Dubey there, but they have gone back to Sunil Narayan as opener. They have gone back. They have tried Tim Seifert. They have tried everything, but they have not touched their middle order spot. When they dropped Ramandeep Singh, who did they go to? They went to Manish Pandey, who is again past his prime. So they are going back to players who have played their best cricket 4 5 years back. Beat Rahul Tripathi also. He had his best season for KKR in 21. After that, I have not seen Rahul Tripathi contributing anything for any IPL side or for his state side as well, for Maharashtra as well. So my issue is, if you have a Sarthak Ranjan, Tejasvi Daya, Daksh Kamra, if you have bought them, then play them at least. I'll give you the example of Sunrisers Hyderabad. Uh, they saw the first 3 4 matches. They dropped two of their most experienced bowlers in Jaydev Unadkat, in Harshal Patel. Pat Cummins was already not there, and they gave two debutants a chance. Praful Hinge and Saqib Hussain. Look at where Sunrisers Hyderabad are in the points table. Look at how many wickets Saqib Hussain has picked up in this tournament, already in double digits. His economy rate is around 8, which is insane because he bowls at the death mostly. So unless and until you give youngsters, I was talking to a KKR fan while walking towards there. He said वैभव सूर्यवंशी अगर हमारे पास होता तो वो अभी तक बेंच पे बैठा रहता, खिलाते नहीं उसको. So that is the mindset which KKR fans have at least portrayed in front of the fans.
Strong words and strong sentiments as well. Last 3 minutes on the show. Devashish, who are your top four? Now that it's gotten very, very close, at the same time, you kind of think that, okay, these are the teams who will make it. Who are your top four? Devashish?
Yeah, Boriana, if you ask me, the top four for me will be Royal Challengers. RCB is almost there. And Gujarat Titans, I would reckon Gujarat Titans will definitely make it to the playoffs. Obviously, then you have Sunrisers Hyderabad. Sunrisers Hyderabad, yes, they have a decent side, but the fourth team, it will be very tricky if you ask me. We have a Rajasthan Royals, Punjab Kings, 5 matches lost, losing 5 consecutive matches. Suddenly their tempo is on a downside. So whether Punjab Kings can make it to the playoffs, we don't know. Then you also have a Chennai Super Kings. So the fourth team will be between Chennai Super Kings, but Chennai Super Kings that lost yesterday against LSD, obviously that will hinder their chances. But now they have to win their remaining 2 games, and one among that game is against the Gujarat Titans. Gujarat Titans will be eyeing a win against CSK, so as to ensure that they end up at the top two finish. So I think basically
Yeah,
the three teams will be RCB, Sunrisers Hyderabad, Gujarat Titans, and one among Rajasthan Royals, Punjab Kings, and Chennai Super Kings.
More similar question, same question rather, but also eyes will be on Mumbai and Lucknow because they will come and spoil quite a few teams because Mumbai went and sort of messed up Punjab, Lucknow went and messed up Chennai Super Kings, no pressure. But I have to say this: Rishabh is one of my favorites. I was upset seeing Rishabh Pant not come out to bat. You damn well come out to bat, Rishabh Pant. You have to make it back to the Indian team. This is an Indian Premier League. You are captain. For what reason are you not coming out to bat in a chase of 190? Unless you are injured. If you're injured, I don't know. But if you're not injured, I was extremely disappointed in not seeing Rishabh Pant come out to bat, and I want to put that on record. More, your top four?
My top four would be, of course, Royal Challengers Bengaluru, the way we have performed, almost through to the playoffs for RCB. Gujarat Titans, definitely. Sunrisers Hyderabad also have the potential. And again, fourth team is very tricky, but I still back Punjab team from some level because they have a strong team. They have won, at the start of the tournament. So if they can get their momentum right, they can fix certain issues, especially the bowling and, certain captaincy decisions. If they can sit down and have a little bit of discussion, can introspect, then I think Punjab team still can be.
So, okay, Punjab Kings. Devashish, are you putting your money on someone in one team? Number four?
I would Rajasthan Royals for me. Rajasthan Royals.
Rajasthan Royals.
Punjab
Okay,
Kings.
so Rajasthan Royals, Punjab Kings. Shubhan, your top four?
RCB Gujarat have already reached the playoffs, so that's done. Uh, It will be. I think I'm backing Rajasthan Royals because of the teams they are facing. They are facing the lower ranked teams. I'll back Rajasthan Royals, and it's going to be very tough between Sunrisers and Punjab Kings. I'll go with SRH, but Punjab also have a very good chance if they beat RCB.
So there we go. We will see if KKR kind of hangs on to that lifeline and Gujarat settles it and makes it kind of to the top two. Because if they win today, there is every reason for Gujarat to believe that they can make the top two and give themselves two chances. Shubhan, Mohor, Devashish, thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy the game. It's still looking decent. Hopefully, no rain like last night and no thunderstorm. Thank you, folks. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.